Ever sat on a cramped airplane and had the person in front of you slam their seat back like they're on a private jet? Now imagine asking them politely to sit up just a little. And their response? I have the right to recline. Well, my friend made sure he exercised his own right too, his right to turn that flight into one cold, uncomfortable ride. Literally. If you've ever wished karma would show up mid-flight with a boarding pass of its own, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up for one of the pettiest mid-air revenge stories you'll hear today. Let me take you back to a Saturday morning flight from Sydney to Melbourne. Nothing fancy. Just a short-haul domestic trip. 1 hour, maybe a little more. Enough time to sip a juice box and scroll through your playlist, if you're lucky enough to move your elbows. My friends and I were flying Qantas, and anyone who's ever flown economy knows exactly what I'm about to describe. Seats so close you can smell the shampoo of the person in front of you. Legroom? Non-existent. Think sardine can, but somehow less spacious. We were rowed up, me, my buddy Dave, and another friend. And everything was fine. Until the seatbelt sign went off. That's when it happened. The guy in front of Dave didn't hesitate. He slammed his seat back with the force of someone claiming territory. I mean, we're talking full recline. Like he thought this was his personal business class pod. Now, let me paint a picture here. Dave is a tall guy. Not NBA tall, but tall enough that his knees already brush the back of most airplane seats. When this man reclined, no warning, no glance back, he practically pinned Dave's legs. I saw Dave's expression twist, not in pain, but in that restrained, "Are you serious right now?" kind of frustration. But Dave's not a confrontational person. So, he politely leaned forward and tapped the guy's shoulder. Hey, would you mind sitting up just a bit? My legs are kinda crushed back here. And the guy? He didn't turn around. He didn't smile apologetically. Nope. He simply said, flatly, I have the right to recline. No eye contact. No empathy. Just that line, cold, smug, entitled. Like Dave had asked him to donate a kidney or give up his inheritance. Now, at that point, I could see the switch flip in Dave's brain. You know the one. That quiet click when someone decides. Okay. You want to be difficult? Fine. Let's dance. Dave didn't argue. Didn't raise his voice. Instead, he reached up above his seat and twisted his overhead air nozzle, the one tiny source of climate control we peasants get on a flight. He pointed it directly at recliner guy's neck. Full blast. Cold air. No mercy. It started slow. At first, recliner guy shifted slightly, like a man trying to adjust his collar or swat away a breeze. Then came the shoulder shrugs, the subtle movements, the attempts to angle his head away. But Dave? He didn't let up. He kept that stream of icy, recycled airplane air locked on like a missile. We sat there trying to contain our laughter as recliner guy shifted, twitched, leaned, and fidgeted. Every time he tried to rest or doze off, that cold whisper of petty revenge met him at the neck. No flight attendants noticed. No passengers got involved. It was surgical. Silent. Beautiful. At one point, I swear I saw him try to cover the back of his neck with the hood of his sweater. Didn't work. That air nozzle? It found every opening. The best part? He never connected the dots. Not once did he suspect the tall, crushed leg guy behind him was orchestrating his frosty discomfort. When we landed and stood up to deplane, recliner guy didn't even make eye contact. He looked groggy, like someone waking from a restless nap after sleeping under a ceiling fan set to Arctic blizzard. Dave? He stretched, smiled, and said quietly. Enjoy your nap, mate? I don't know if recliner guy heard him. But honestly? It didn't matter. We imagine he woke up the next morning with a stiff neck and no idea why. But Dave knew. I knew. And every time we've flown since, it's become our little inside joke. Got your air nozzle ready?